stampede, a hairstylist, a tortoise that doesn't knock, and a couple of canines who are quite clever at camouflage. Thanks so much to our panel, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Elizabeth
Solution.
Search for clues and a possible suspect.
And they are supposed to be a temporary solution to homelessness, tiny home villages that offer shelter for the unhoused, the benefits and the untold dangers. Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. Tonight, officials say the massive inferno that damaged and shut down the 10 freeway in downtown LA was deliberately set.
What they don't know is how it started, the extent of the damage, or how long it will take to repair the compromised freeway. That inferno broke out early Saturday morning, fueled by piles of wooden pallets that were stored underneath. Now more than 100 support columns show various stages of damage, and it's still unclear if the freeway can be saved or if it will have to be torn down completely.
We have live team coverage. Omar Lewis is live with a look at the impact, but we begin with Carlos Salcedo live at the scene with the latest on the investigation tonight. Carlos.
Micah and Cher, good evening. A lot of activity taking place even at this late hour. Crews have been working nonstop around the clock since this fire erupted Saturday night. Let me step out of the way, as you could see, as some of the trucks keep moving in and out of this entrance. And let's start off with some encouraging news here. Officials say the structural integrity of the deck is stronger than originally thought. That's according to early sampling. More analysis is still taking place. And tonight we've learned that the fire was in fact intentionally set. This as the search for that arsonist is still ongoing.
And it's about a 20-minute wait to get back on the freeway to get to the East LA interchange.
Your evening rush hour commute may have been a bit more congested than normal. That's because one of the busiest stretches of freeway in the state, with a daily average of 300,000 commuters, is now out of commission indefinitely.
On Saturday, we activated our Emergency Operations Center to coordinate a response.
A local, state, and federal response due to the massive inferno in a storage yard underneath the 10 freeway in downtown LA, closing a 2-mile stretch in both directions between Alameda Street and Santa Fe Avenue. On Monday, LA Mayor Karen Bass and Governor Newsom toured the site of the charred remains where countless wooden pallets, vehicles, and other items were stored. Officials say arson is to blame for the blaze that torched more than 100 concrete columns.
Made a preliminary determination, there was malice intent.
The question is, who is responsible? More than a dozen people lived in an encampment nearby.
There is no reason to assume that the origin of this fire, or the reason this fire happened, was because there were unhoused individuals nearby.
Governor Newsom going after Apex Development, Inc., a Calabasas-based company that was leasing the yard as open airspace.
Members of that particular corporation have been bad actors. We've been in a litigious posture for some time. They stopped paying their rent. They're out of compliance.
Contractors spent the day shoring up the freeway section deemed unstable.
They're shoring up what's under there to make sure that it's safe to walk in there, to be able to assess the damages and see how we're going to go about either repairing it or replacing it.
So far, there's no timeline on how long it will take to either demolish or repair the section of the highway, but preliminary sampling suggests the deck is much stronger than originally assessed. Okay, so what does that mean? Officials say they will make that determination tomorrow morning if the highway will need to be completely replaced or repaired, depending on more sampling that is still being conducted. The governor is saying they will make that announcement tomorrow morning, and then that will depend the time frame of when this traffic nightmare could potentially be over. We're live in downtown LA. Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.